Hello everyone on the YouTube. How you doing? We are back here on No Man's Land. After several days of computer screw-ups, we're back. So we planted the two big fields that we made ourselves the other day. So we got these planted. This one here, we might as well do a bit of running around. It's been a while since we've been here. So we have soybean planted in this one. And of course that goes all the way down there. Then we cross over on the other side of the road. And we have canola. Now, I've been looking at what to do next. So we got our grass field here, so I went around and I cut down most of the trees on the field, cleaned them up. Oh, I left a log there. We'll have to come back and get that. So as you can see, all the trees are cut down, all the little tiny tree growths. So that's getting ready, and it's almost ready to mow. It's almost ready to mow. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to hit that button. Anyway, we're back at the farm. So what I'm looking at doing now, so these are our fields we have so far. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. And we have a grass field that comes down here. Look at all the land we still have. So what I'm thinking about is probably putting 2 fields over in this area between these 2 row networks. Another probably 2 fields down here. Put 1 here and maybe 1 over here. And let's look at doing a weird shaped field over here. So that's going to be our focus today. Is I'm going to carve out how we should have the fields. So let's get in our John Deere. And let's head over. So yeah, that grass field looks really nice now. But all the trees taken out. And I mean, I can clear all of the land with trees and make bigger fields, but I like the little bit of forestry. It gives our fields a bit of definition. So the first thing we're going to do, and it has to be done. So let's go to the dirt texture, the road texture, I call it for now. And hopefully later we'll get another texture and put on the roads. So I just want to get the boundary for this road in. We don't own much up past here anyway, so I'll bring the road up to here. So that's the road there. The road over there is done. Actually, where's this road going? I think it just cuts over into that one. We might as well finish it. Just don't take too much money from us anyway. So we got a road coming here. Now, it's a bit narrow here, so I'm going to bring that down a bit. And it comes up this way by the looks of it. Right on the cliff's edge. Nice. Now, let's join that one. Let's see where this one goes. So this one goes all the way down this way. And we'll make these look better after as well. All I'm doing is putting in the blueprint of it. trying not to spend too much money. Because eventually we'll own this land and we'll be developing it ourselves. So now we're going back to the bigger road. So let's come around here. And this goes up that way and then back that way. There we go. And I'll worry about that later. Let's just bring this road in. And then we'll call our roads done for the day. There we go. Wow, we're getting a good road network in anyway. So we own this land here. Now, let's come back. I'm not going to go too close to the road with this one now, or too close to the woods. So, say about right here. Now, let's create fields. There we go. So, the way I look at it, the more fields we have, the more crops we can put down, the more money we make. Now, I got to be careful to where our boundary is. I say on this side of those trees, about right here, we'll turn. Wow, we can actually put 3 fields over here. Yeah, I think we'll put 3 over here. Because we do have a lot of land. This will be a big field. I don't want all the fields to be square. I want them to be different shapes, different sizes. And I like the round edges. So I think what I'll do is I'll cut in between these. Well, I'll cut across here. There we go. And we'll go back towards the tree line. Oh, I like this already. I mean, it's not an overly big field, but it's not small either. Now I want to come off the tree line just a little bit. And let's join up with our little bit over here, and then this outline is done. And I'll round that off perfect after. Okay, so that's that one done. That's going to be one field. Now, I think our next field can follow this tree line here, but we should bring it between these 2 trees. And we got lots of space between the 2 crops. So we still can use that for even mowing grass and stuff like that. And probably try to keep some of the trees. I mean, I can square them off and stuff like that, but there's no fun in square fields. Now, how far down do I want to go with this one? Because I want to put another one there. So I say just after this tree. We'll cut across here. Oh man, we're going to have some fields here now. So I think for this season only, we're going to work on just these 3 more fields. I think that will be enough. So that'll be 5, 6, 7. Well, that's 8 fields we'll have then. Now cut across the tree line hill. Now slow down and see if I can hit the mark here just perfect. Look at that. That is awesome. So that's our second field. Now let's go look after our third field. And our third field will come between these trees. We'll probably have to get rid of all these trees though here, because they are close. Still trying to be very careful with the little bit of money that we got left. I do have enough to buy one more plot, but we got enough plots now as it is. I don't know what, are we going to call them plots or grids? I guess they're plots. Want to look at some factories too and see what we can get as a factory in around here. Most of our factories and in commercial and industrial factories and all that will be up at the foot of the map, up by the shop. I think that would be like a good center core for like a downtown area. Now, let's give this a turn. That's just the way I want it. There we go. So that's our three more crops. They're not overly big. Let's go in on the map now. So we got 3 here. This is all grass. Maybe one big one down here. Yeah. Let's do that. This will be like our really big field. So we got to watch out for the rocks and all that. All right, so let's start here. I got to keep an eye out for the border. I'm going to follow the tree lines in. So this is going to be a weird field. Oh, that tree's going to be in the way. Let's go up past it. There we go. Now that's our land here, so I'm going to have to come down this way. No. Eventually we can make it extend it even longer or put another field in there. We got to remember too that we got to have road networks getting into these fields as well. Now let's make our turn. There we go. Oh, look at the rocks down here. What are we going to do with the rocks? Actually, the rocks are not on our property because our property is about right here. So that was perfect. Oh man, we can do another one across the road, across the street here. Yeah, this is going to be a big field. I mean, we didn't have to put the road network in like that, but that's the way I want to do the road network. I think it'll look cool. It was already imprinted in. And I mean, we need roads to get to the fields and stuff like that. Eventually we'll put like crushed stone on some of the main roads. It's unfortunate we don't have concrete as a texture to put down. Actually, let's have a bit of fun with this one. Every little bit of land counts. So this is going to be a weird looking field. There we go. I like it. I'll come in between the two trees. There we go. That's another field planted out. And let's put one over here. My God. We're going to have another field. Might as well. So let's go down here to our boundary. Just as well make another one. So we'll get the boundaries and that done today in this video, and then what I plan on doing, like offline, I'll go and I'll cut all the trees down. I'm not selling any trees. I'll show you now when we get back to the farm what I'm doing with the trees. We don't have access to this land? Oh, I wasn't going completely straight. I'm going to stay on this side of the tree. come down here to the little nook. There we go. Come up towards the cliff, the rocks, the boulders, whatever you want to call them. Yep, this is going to be a big field too. We could almost go like right around this little area and have a field, and this will be like in the center of the field. That would be cool. Let's try it. Let's try it. I want to do things, but it's going to be a bit narrow here, though. Yeah, we'll just end it here. And you get over there, and you're just going to have like one lane. But we'll come up here and make the turn. No, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We'll just stay on this side of the rock. That's what they did years ago. If there was islands and all that, I mean, this is going to be cool. This is going to be a big field. And it's going to be quite exciting to harvest, or to seed and harvest. We're going to have a lot of trees to cut down in between, but trees bring us money. Look at that. Perfectly in line with it. Now, let's try to do the outside part. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky. So I want to get that even. Okay. But I don't want to go too close to the road. So we're going to have to go like this. There we go. Let's lift that up. Now let's put that down. There we go. Right, and if it's too close to the road, I can tidy it up with the grass texture anyway. This will be a good cornfield. And we can't touch that over there. That's our nice grass field around the little pond. I like it. Now try to stay away from the tree just a little bit. Make our turn. I don't want to go to the road too far. Oh my God, this is going to be a huge field. So much for just doing 3 fields. I mean, we could have turned this into a humongous field here. If we didn't have that road, we could have went right across the road. I almost wish the designing in Farm Sim was a little bit better, like doing tunnels underneath or doing a bridge over a bit of an area or stuff like that. That would be cool. Now, there we go. Look at that. Another field. That is a big field. And it's got a nice little forest in the middle of it. Then, when we buy that piece of land, we can get another field down here. Now, we own this piece of land over here as well. So, just as well make another one. Now, this one, I'll try to keep probably a little bit squarish, rectangulish. This one won't be nothing out of the ordinary. I think we only own 36 and 35, so we won't be able to quite get over to that road. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on going until I don't want to get that out of bounds all the time. Oh, you don't own this piece of land. Oh, about right there. Now let me lift that up. Now, how close will we go to the tree line? Say about right there. Now let's bring that back to line up. So this one's going to be actually rectangular, quite rectangular. Got a couple of trees down here in our way. Man, it's going to take me 3 days just to get the trees out of here. Yeah, it's pretty straight. Okay, let's Let's get that one cut. More wood achievement. Cut it about right there. And I'll bring it out towards the road so I know where it's to so I can pick it up. There we go. Now we will stop when we hit that stump. And we can just lift up, lift down, and look at that. Now remember, square it off. So let's go right there. That looks good right there. Oh, we just missed that one. And I think we're just going to miss this one. Now, trying to get this perfectly lined up is going to be... Let's see. So what I'll do is I'll come to about right there. Then I'll come up on this one. Drop that down. Ooh, not the best, but not too bad. See, with that there, I can come in here and I can go over to where we're working on this. I can bring this down, change it to a square, change it to the grass. Oh, might not work very good. Right, but I can come all along here and make it perfectly straight, which I'll tidy it up after. The worst thing about doing this is you're getting rid of all the bushes and all that. I want it to be somewhat perfectly square, and we won't get rid of the tree. I might as well finish it here now. Nothing wrong with a bit more grass. Look at that. Now that is a perfect rectangle going down that side. All right, let's get out of there. There you go. Look at that. Perfectly straight. What I can do after is come in with some dirt and put like a bit of dirt around the edges, which I think will be really nice too. All right, so that is going to be our fields. We have a lot of them. Look at all the trees I got to cut down. I got a lot of trees to cut down. What bit of land do we own down this way, I wonder? See, we own this little piece of land here too, but I mean, that's not really worth making a field out of. Even though... Yeah, nah. We can use this like for a roadway up to this field or something. Yep. But the most important thing right now is to get the trees done, get the fields all plowed out, and then that way in our next episode, we can start doing some planting of the crops. Because, well, I'm running 12-day seasons. So if I go in and show you right now, we're like on day 4. So we still got a lot of time to get the fields in. So I'm not worried about time right yet. So we're good. The only field we cannot grow is sugarcane. We can do cotton, which we might do some cotton down the road. I've made sure that all of our animals were fed. They're all looked after good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the plow right here for now. So I got to make sure that allow create fields is on there because I need to lower it. Let's jump out. And let's undo the hoses. And why are you not letting me detach you? There we go. Because what I want to do now, we're going to come over here. We're going to come over this way, and I'll show you what I'm doing with all the wood. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull in straight. We're going to pick up our stump grinder. So let's get our stump grinder up. Let's attach the PTO. Now let's back into our trailer. There we go. Now let's go out and attach our trailer. So this is all the wood that I've been collecting. I'm not selling any of it. It'll all be sold on recording. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to lift that up, make sure that is up all the way. There we go. Look at that, guys. We are ready to go. So it is noontime. It is dinner time. It is lunchtime. Whatever you want to call it. So we're going to park the tractor here, put the parking brake on. We're going to walk back to the shack. See, eventually what I would like to do, and I should have thought about this earlier. This would have been a pretty nice place for the house and a shed. That's the way it is if you do it without. But I actually, you know what? I actually like the house down here. I really do. But eventually we're going to get rid of this little shack. We're going to get rid of this little shack and we're going to purchase something on the lines of this here. But we can't afford it right yet. We can't afford it just yet. We got some more houses. Like there's another nice house here. We got a couple of nice houses. So I've used these a lot. This is the shack we're in right now. There is this one. It's got a nice window. Then we got this one here. It's an old brick house. We got a farmhouse. We got a couple of these ones, more modern. Nice one there. Maybe the next house that we'll get is maybe something like this one. Right, it won't let me because it'll say only one allowed on the farm at a time. But look at that. I mean, that's a nice size. It's a little bit bigger than what we got. I think it'll be a great addition. It's 40,000. And if I were to sell the one I have, so if we were to sell that, we get 17,000. Then we got to spend, you're looking at another 23,000. It's doable. And it's a nicer house. But you know what? Money is important. No, I think we might do it. I think we might actually do it. Let me think about it. I will mull it over. That is really, or we can go with this one. That's not a bad size house. And it's better than that little shack we're living in. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. While we got you here, let's do it. Where is it? Let's go with this one right here. Now, let me turn the map. It's not going to line up with my my light posts or my walkway. Now, I think this is the front of the house, maybe? Oh, look, we can have the house like this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let me turn the map. Let me turn that. Then we can still keep our lights. Boom. I'll fix it up. We'll put some grass in around. I'll put a nice little walkway in there. We'll grass it up. And here's our house. And look, we can go into house too. So it's not too modern. Oh, look at the old stove. Right? It's only like a little shack, but where do we sleep to? Where do we sleep? Does it come? Right there. Right here. There you go. Can't close the door, but that's okay. And we still got 78,000. And it's a little bit more modern. We got some AC. We got some air conditioning. We got some nice flowers. It does have a basement. We can't get to it, though. We got our wood stacked up. I think I'll sell off one of them lamps. So let's go to the garage. So let's sell one of them. I don't need this one right here. There we go. Let's get rid of that. All we need is that one there to light it up. I'll fill that in with grass, fill this in with grass, make a little walkway to get in. There you go, guys. There you go. We have another episode in the books. So I'm going to go in and try out my new cleaner looking stove. It's a wood stove. No electric here, man. It's a wood stove, but we do have a microwave. We got our laptop for... Yeah, I like this house. I do. And it's not really much of a house. I mean, I sleep right here on the floor on a sleeping bag. But it is what it is. All right, guys. Thank you for popping in. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel out. So when we come back, we will be working on planting the crops that we... planting more crops on the fields that we just made. I'll have all the fields made and all that. Cut down all the trees. And you know what? Even though I might just go cut all the trees down and maybe we can go and start plowing the fields in the next episode. I haven't really decided yet. But until next time, guys, you guys be safe. Look after yourselves. Look after one another. And most importantly, don't do anything I would do. Take care.